everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are continuing with the main scenario quest here from Limsa. If you remember last time, it looks like we found a cure for tempering, but in order to continue we're going to need a lot more help. So, oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, we have our own familiar now, so that should help out, right? Okay, so we're going to go speak with Master Matoya, and like master, like pupil. The trace of a wary smile is visible on Y'shtola's lips. As she will be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first, but this seems as good a time as any. Come, let's make for her cave. So we're heading back to Idleshire and then beginning the long trip out to Matoya's cave. They really should make it easier getting around the hinterlands. So this is in fact the first time that Y'shtola has spoken to Matoya since they got back from the first. I'm not sure why she didn't go and see her before now. Especially since apparently it's been a while since we've gotten back. But hey, you never know why. Ooh, I wonder if she's going to tell Matoya that she was using her name when she was in the first. I mean, I doubt she would tell her. I mean, I'm sure she'll find out sooner or later about that whole thing. That's gonna be so funny. Oh, I can't wait to see like what her reaction would be. It was like, you were using my name. Like, you were disgracing my name or something like that. Well, maybe not disgracing her name, but she would probably be annoyed. Maybe not annoyed, actually, because she does care a lot about Y'shtola. She just doesn't want to admit that she cares a lot. That's just how she is. And there's so many trains going on right now. I wish I could join you guys, but I can't. I'm in quest mode right now, so maybe later. Alright, so this is definitely the quest line where we're going to be diving into the dungeon, which is Matoya's Relict. And I'm guessing that we are going to be making more Porxies. At least judging from the trailer, I remember, because we had that giant Porxie from before. Like, that's Porxie, I think it had a crown on its head. It was kind of dressed all fine, so yeah, so I'm guessing the bigger the better, the Porxie, I'm guessing. So this is a quest I think that we're going to be making, that special Porxie. Do you remember when last we came here, it was to find out why the others had collapsed? If someone had told me that they'd been whisked away to another world, I would probably have laughed in their face. You live and learn, right? It's been some time since Master Matoya saw Y'shtola. What a lot they will have to talk about. And where's Graha? There he is. Master Matoya is something of a legend among Archons. I very much look forward to meeting her, if not the dressing down I am liable to receive for my inapt attempts at summoning. I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of Master and Pupil? Very well. She's happy. You can tell she's happy. She just doesn't want to admit it like her master.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away, and for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day. So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create Porxies with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother Porxie, as it were. Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
That was so cute! Porxie that produces Porxies. What an inspired idea. By the way, Claire, do you think I misspoke earlier? I assure you it was not my intention to embarrass anyone. Well, you did! Moldy old hole. She must really miss the place. In case you've ever wondered, Alphino got his innocent streak from our mother, and it can be rather endearing, even useful in certain situations. But most of the time, it just makes me want to shake him. Poor Y'shtola. Where does she mean, do you think? Some manner of hidden workshop, perhaps? Okay. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my pirogos ahead of you to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful, after all. Off you go. What are you still doing here? Off to the Maker's Quarter with you. I'll join you when I'm ready. Go on now. Shoot! Ooh! So this is probably going to be the first time she's left the cave in years. Or maybe not. I mean, she has that beautiful garden outside, so... But that's some interesting information. Because we've heard some talk about the twins' father, but they never once mentioned their mother. So it definitely sounds like Alphino takes after his mother too, at least in terms of spilling like secrets that they probably had no business spilling. But it was so nice seeing Y'shtola look so embarrassed, so uncomfortable. And you could see the look in Matoya's face, like, she was touched. She really was touched that Y'shtola thought of her before anyone else and was using her name. Oh, but I can just see that Matoya's never going to let this go. She is just going to be holding that over Y'shtola's head for the remainder of her days. That was a great scene. I love that scene. So, apparently this place was actually Matoya's old workshop. That is very interesting. I was expecting it to be in the same cave, but I guess not. So, this building, is this it? As I may have mentioned, Alize and I were very young when we departed with the Exodus. I envy Y'shtola for remembering the city as it once was. The grass could certainly do with a trim. I think that's the least of your problems. Judging by the unruly state of the flora without, I think it's safe to assume there will be no shortage of unruly fauna within. Add to that the undisturbed secrets of the workshop, and we have the makings of an adventure. And is Y'shtola here too? I can't see her. Oh, there. The workshop was an unforgiving place even before the Exodus, and I doubt the years of neglect have improved it. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress's Relict. Pororogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the makings of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and well, I regret being in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it that you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbits, only say the word and I will show you in. Toya's Relict, now accessible. Yay! Oh my god, I've been so needing another dungeon. I'm no stranger to Porxie making, as you know, and that must count for something. Yeah, except that your clay creature was more monster than anything. It's been a while since I last joined the fray. I have followed Alize's example and practiced whenever possible. My healing magics are ready as always. I was still a child when last I came here, but now I am rather more capable, not that Master Matoya seems to have noticed. Perhaps she will when I've cleaned up the mess she left. And there's so many people here. So, Claire, shall I lead the van, or would you rather I followed up the rear? Whatever you prefer, I'm happy to adapt. So come, let us go and make our mother Porxie. Well, I'll be leading the van as the tank. And
Victory will be ours. Let's give it our all.
we'll keep Alphino. And Graha's coming, so who's going to be the DPS? You know what, let's try Stola. I'm sure she's going to have a lot of fun tidbits to spread around everywhere. And Alisaie's probably still tired from using up so much ether with Gabu anyway. Alright, looks like we're ready!
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Oh, that was cool! I love the little cutscene at the beginning! Oh, and I love this music! First things first, we need to harvest some clay. The clay can be had at the Clayton Cauldron Ribbit, though through this portal if you would. Okay, so we're going to be running through here collecting the ingredients to make the mother Porxie, and then once we make the Porxie, we're going to fight it somehow? I don't know. What creatures have since taken up residence, I wonder? Please follow me, Ribbit, and put down any pests that bar the way. Yeah, so the problem with doing a trust run is that they are always going to be much longer. But I feel like it's a good idea to, at least the first run, do it with a trust system because the rest of your party at least know the mechanics somehow. So they know what to do, so it's a good idea to at least learn it from them. And besides, they do have such fun little tidbits of information to spread. Like, they have, like, little sayings that kind of add to the whole... And they have, like, little bits of dialogue that add to the experience, so it's nice to see it at least once. So if I remember correctly, assuming it's going to be around the same kind of way to make familiars in this world as it is in the first, Alisaie needed some special clay, some special water, and a pixie lantern in order to make Angelo. So I'm guessing that the ingredients are at least similar enough in this world to make up Porxie. I mean, no one's ever made up actual flying pig familiar, at least I'm pretty sure that they haven't made it in the source. So we're gonna have like a whole litter of Angelos, like from the mother Porxie. I mean, do they have to be pigs though? I mean, don't get me wrong, they are cute. But why Porxies, I wonder?
Allow me to assist you with the gap. Ribbit.
Oh man, just look. Look at all the stuff around here. I mean, I get that the Exodus was kind of done rather quickly, but it was still well planned out, and everyone just sort of left behind anything that could be spared, I guess. But look how much they left. There's so much stuff around here. And what I don't understand is, like, why this whole place is, like, underground and everything. Well, I guess that's for making the Porxies. I mean, the outside, like, if you look at this place from the outside, you would never think anything was below that. I suppose we really should have thought about that with, like, the other dungeons around here. Like, it's huge. What's with Charlians and, like, building things underground? They like things big, don't they? And I think I'm just ranting on at this point.
I did not imagine the place would be so infested, Ribbit.
Oh, crap. Son of Ziggy! Oh, that's right. The Anti-Tower. Like, I think that's supposed to be a reference to the Anti-Tower because we have Ziggy as one of the boss battles there. So this is the son of Ziggy. Oh, he must really hate us. Well, maybe not the son of Ziggy. He's the Sonny of Ziggy, if that's the same thing. I don't know if it is. Oh boy, I've been doing the Anti-Tower so many times because I've been doing the Resistance Weapons quest. And the Anti-Tower is the quickest way in order to get those bitter memory crystals, but still, I've lost count of how many times I run through there. So it's really a nice addition to have something so different. Especially when you're doing expert roulettes, and yeah, I was getting so sick of the Aniter. I think just because we've had the Aniter for months, whenever we did like the expert roulettes.
The clay is just beyond the way, but you'll need to deal with that mudman first, Ribbit.
Oh my god, look at him! He is freaky looking! Is that supposed to be a golem? Aye, this is what happens when you neglect to tidy up. Oh, they turn into like 15-foot high giant mudmen? Really? That's what happens? Oh, it's just so weird. Who dreams up this kind of stuff? Oh, okay. What do I do? I don't know what to do. I mean, I see giant mud balls that we are now suddenly tethered to, and holes, so I'm guessing... Okay, I guess this is where it goes? Okay. That looks like it worked. Mudmen have blocked the drains. Ew! We get more of them? Oh, it's not only the way they move, it's their faces that kind of freak me out. I'm guessing... Wait. Oh no, I have a feeling that I made a mistake. Alvino, what happened? I think it was because he got hit by the giant mud ball. Oh, crap. I know they... Oh, no. No. I'm sorry! I think that was my fault! Okay, let's try that again. We'll pretend that never happened. Alright, so when we are tethered with those giant mud balls, we go to the hole that's not occupied by mudmen. Okay, I think we can do that. Why was no one else attacking? Okay, so the first round, all the holes are clear. Okay, there we go. So that wasn't a problem. I think another big problem is that I was like fighting like right on the edge. So let's try pulling him into the middle and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so, yep, this should be a good place. So, if you knock one of those giant mud balls into a hole that has a mudman there, it's like they play ping pong or something. They just sort of shoot the balls back and forth, and if you happen to be in the way, then you get hit with damage. Okay. So I think we got the mechanics down for this thing. She says just before something new comes up. Okay, more mudmen to block the drains. We're getting there. We're almost done. Falling rock. Really? You just brought a single rock falling down?
Now we have our clay, Ribbit. Let us return to the entresets.
Yes! Nice work, everyone! If I didn't know better, I would say you were having fun. Well, of course he's having fun. It's the main reason he wanted to come back with us. He wanted to go on some adventures. Next, we need to get the water flowing again. So, back here again and on to the next task. Oh, look, we have a giant stack of mud, like right there at the top of the table.
It will be my pleasure to show you to the Clear Note Cauldron, Ribbit. Please use this portal.
That gushing sound. There must be a water vein.
For your own safety, I ask that you keep close to me, Ribbit.
Correct, and believe me when I say it's icy cold. Watch your step. Okay, this is actually quite pretty down here. So before we had like an underground cavern, and now we have like this sunny place, like sunny balconies. Alright, I think I know what the second boss is going to be waiting for us then. I saw it in the trailer. It's like that giant like bubble with Mickey Mouse ears or something. Oh, that was a mean trick to do. Kind of clever though. Like the creators know, like, ooh, a treasure chest. You're gonna run straight over to the treasure chest, and then we have like, these three giant, fish-like things come charging out to attack you. How do we get down from there?
Please wait while I move the lift, Ribbit.
Oh man, look at all the supplies here. Of course.
Hey, leave the rest of the party alone.
Man, it must have taken years to build all of this. Like below you can see like all the pipes and everything. It must have crushed like some of the architects of this land to just suddenly get up and leave it all behind. Because I can only imagine just how much work went into all of this, especially like with all the little fine details.
The little spring yonder ought to put a spring in your step, Ribbit.
Ooh. I always liked this particular necklace. Because if you notice, like, the stones that they wear, the colored stones are always a different color. I'm not sure what I think about these things. They're just great big blue blobs. Like giant amoebas or something.
Another lift, Ribbit. Just a moment.
Right, so here we go.
I sense a mischievous presence, Ribbit. Please take care.
There it is! That familiar was made with stormwater, and it plays rough. Have care. When even Yastola advises caution.
Let's play! Water, water becomes fierce, things of flesh and bone to pierce.
Ooh, okay. I don't like that.
Water, water flows so swift, wash away and set adrift.
Ooh, okay, okay. I'm guessing we stand here? Okay, yes, I was right. And where'd it go?
Such fun! More water! We need more water!
Ooh, okay, here? Oh, there we go! I feel kind of bad. They're so cute.
No! All my water is gone, but I can't lose. I won't.
I kind of feel bad for these guys. They must have been stuck down here for a long time.
Why won't you get hit?
I thought the answer obvious. If we get hit, it would hurt and we die, and we don't want that to happen. Really? These guys must have just been so... Hey! Jeez. I got there first. Seriously, though. These guys must have been stuck down here with nothing to do for 15 years. Can you really blame them for wanting to have some kind of fun? I don't want to hit those who refuse to move away and let me get hit with their problem, so... Okay, this part is very straightforward. And I'm guessing we avoid the geysers here. Okay, that works. It's like with the Flock and like their techniques in like in the other dungeon. Dawn Meg, that's the one. No more cute little songs? That's a shame. Would you stop following me? Jeez, Alpha, no.
Alright, I give up. You win.
Ah, to have closure after all these years. Wait, was it you who created that familiar?
The water is flowing again, Ribbit. Let us head back.
Oh, that explains so much there. Oh, Y'shtola. Really? You made that thing that tried to drown us? Last but not least, we need to fire up the killing. Master Matoya will be getting impatient, assuming she hasn't fallen asleep.
Step right through, Ribbit, and I will guide you safely to the Kinfire Cauldron.
Oh, look! The mud's already being shaped into a Porxie. A much better Porxie than Alize's was. Oh, wow! Look at this place! Good heavens, is that magma rainbow colored? Spectacular!
Off we go, Ribbit. Please try not to fall behind.
The product of dissolved crystals, least you wonder. Oh, this is so cool! It's like we're in a multicolored lava lamp. I mean, I now know that it's magma and everything, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like a whole bunch of paint all mixed together. That looks so cool. Was not expecting that. Oh, and look, it's like those little cauldrons with like spinning staffs and spoons around it. Oh. Really, I had no idea that dissolved crystals could do this.
What the, Ribbit?
You think that those things would be multicolored like monsters instead of just the regular magma colored ones. Alright, so it doesn't look like the final boss is down here. So I'm guessing that we just sort of turn everything back on down here. Oh yeah, that part doesn't look suspicious at all. So I think once we turn everything back down here, we head back up to the surface, and right in front of the cauldron is where we fight the Porxies, which makes sense. So we're getting there, we're almost done. Oh yeah, I find it not the least bit suspicious that the one patch there is like solid magma colored, and that just happens to be where we need to walk.
Little magma can't stop us, Ribbit. Ribbit, it's that big brute again.
Man, Charlian, you come up with some strange things, don't you? Ugh, hopefully when I run through this again during Expert, it's going to be a lot faster. I'm sure it will be. I don't know, it's just that these guys, like, they get the job done, but they're so slow. Oh well, at least we have time to really sit back and enjoy it. So I'm guessing that's the cauldron right over there. And I'm guessing that giant Phobat's gonna come leaping out of the magma and attacking us, so... Yeah, I'm betting that's what's gonna happen on that little island over there.
Honestly, smite this fiend once and for all, Ribbit.
You know, buddy, if you had just left us alone, then we probably would have left you alone. I don't know about you guys, I would have loved to see a multicolored molten Phobat here, like all rainbow colored. I mean, who doesn't love rainbows? I love rainbows. Plus, I think it would just be cool to see. And alright, they just went for the regular dull-colored ones.
What a fiery battle that was, and I don't mean the magma. Your destination awaits.
And now the killing should be lit. Aye, let us return to Master Matoya.
That takes care of the kindling, Ribbit.
Oh, look at that! That is neat! Like all the different colored magma floating up in like a giant magical stirring spoon. Alright, it's time to bake ourselves a Porxie. Oh, look, there's the Porxie, like the clay Porxie, like right in front of us on the table. That's cool. Okay, here we go!
Right then, let's get this over with. Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Oh, she's so cute! And big. She's a lot bigger than I thought she'd be. Oh, it looks like the table's been cleared up, so... Oh, Matoya's right there. Don't show any fear, they can smell it. Especially with a nose that big. Alright, let's go! A pugnacious specimen, just like its creator. Alright, let's see how well you handle the big girl. That is such a cute design, just putting her in like queen clothes. It's so cute when it runs. Oh no, no. Wait. Okay. So I'm guessing we stand here and get blasted to that circle. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was cool. She just sort of flopped down on her butt. What the heck? It's about to get turbulent in here. Take care you don't get sucked in. Oh, okay. Everyone just sort of running in place. Oh no. Okay, I get it. So, alright, here. No, wait. I don't want to know what happens if we fall in there. Aw, just look at all the books that were destroyed. That must have hurt Alphinaud to see all of those books, like, swallowed up and destroyed and whatever that thing was.
She's hidden herself. Find her quickly or you'll be in for a world of pain.
Okay, that wasn't too hard. Oh! Okay. Whoa! Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? Do I just stand in here? No? Uh-oh. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't judge me too harshly. It's my first time here. Does anyone else find it strange that they didn't think to warn us that this would happen? That was like, oh yeah, I hope you build your Porxie, however, just be warned that it might attack you once we create it. And Alize and Matoya join us. Nothing quite like a kindling fresh familiar. Quite the fight she put up. Have we finished then? She's twitching. Is that normal? Well, I guess that's a good thing that she's twitching. It means she's still alive. If Porxies are alive to begin with.
There we are, quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more. That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some Porxies. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say. Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porxie with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porxies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Alright, so now we have our whole litter of Angelos all ready to go. And then we're going to start giving them out to the city-states, and then we can start curing people of the tempered. Awesome! Forgive me if this is a silly question, but of all the creatures real and imagined, why choose a flying pig? Not that I dislike pigs, mind you. Hey, they're cute. That's what matters. And where's Alize? Okay, okay, Yastola's probably still inside. Oh, there's so many people here, I can't tell. Least you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Yastola. They are peas in a pod, are they not? Oh, yes they are. Alright, so I think that's a good place to end off for right now. Right, so we can enter Matoya's Relict whenever we want. So, what's the next quest? Oh, there's Alize. Let's see. Brilliant minds, rappier wits, humor drier than Thanalin. Appearances aside, I'd say the two Matoyas are mirror images of each other. Don't let them hear you say that. Alright everyone, I think that's a good place to end for right now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. See ya!